afternoon, everyone. I am Rosielyn Catabay and I will discuss the introduction of Chapter 3 entitled Market Integration. The objectives of this topic is to inform the student how global economy operates, introduce the sectors of production in our economy, and how those three sectors equip the market integration. Market integration is a term that is used to identify a phenomenon in which markets of goods and services that are somehow related to one another being to experience similar patterns of increase or decrease in terms of the prices of those products. Market integration provides a number of social benefits, including broadening the range of financial services and investment opportunities available to consumers and increasing competition in the provision of those services. So let us now know how important market integration in the economy. There's a lot of social institutions that are focusing to meet our social needs, including our government, religion, education, healthcare. But our economy has one of the biggest impact in our society. We might think of economy in terms of numbers such as the number of unemployed, gross domestic products, or the GDP, or whatever the stock market is doing today. But in fact, our economy is composed of people. How do we say so? An economy forms when groups of people leverage their unique skills, interests, and desires to trade with each other voluntarily. So, our economy is a social institution that organizes all production, consumption, and trade of all good in our society. It also focuses on the actions of human beings based on assumptions that humans act with rational behavior, seeking the most optimal level of benefit or utility. In addition, there are many ways in which products can be made, exchanged, and used. Example, the role of capitalism and socialism in our economy. Given this example of economic system shape the way people live their lives. Economic systems vary from one society to another, but in any given economy, production typically splits three sectors which are primary sector, secondary sector, and tertiary sector. Primary sectors extracts raw materials from natural environment. Farmers, fishermen, miners are some example of primary sector workers. The primary sector is sometimes known as the extraction sector because it involves taking raw materials. These can be renewable resources such as fish, wool, and wind power, or it can be use of non-renewable resources such as oil extraction or mining for coal. Secondary sectors gains raw materials and transforms them into manufactured goods. The secondary sector makes and distributes finished goods. Also, the manufacturing industry takes raw materials and combines them to produce a higher value added finished product. Example, someone from the primary sector extracts oil from the earth and then someone from secondary sector refines the petroleum to gasoline. When it comes to manufacturing, secondary sectors produce cars from aluminum. And from factories and utilities, they provide goods like electricity, gas, and telephones to households. Lastly, tertiary sectors, wherein it involves services rather than goods. It offers services by doing things rather than making things. It also concerned with offering intangible goods and services to consumers, and this includes retail, tourism, banking, and entertainment. It also provides services such as insurance and banking. So this chapter will show the contributions of the different financial and economic institutions that facilitated the growth of the global economy. The history of the global market will be discussed by looking at the different economic revolution and the growth and dynamics of multinational corporations that are emerging in today's world economy will also examine. So that's all. Thank you.